Hey there. What are you doing up at this hour? My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile, my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. Looking up at the big, starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach, will you talk with me a while? I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother.
Mhm. Was denn? Ach da. Ich den Kopfhörer gerade eh nicht so richtig hin. Irgendwie ist der findet auf der anderen Seite einfach nicht richtig. Oh, es ärgert mich, dass ich den verloren habe.
She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition? Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
strong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the Knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore. Excuse me. Could you do me a favor? Excuse me. Could you do me a favor? Boo!
Do you have time for a request?
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history. This
If you don't mind, I have a favor to ask.
Hey Nadine. Hey Zodiac. Oh wait, that's someone new. Zodiac Race? Welcome. Welcome. Nice to have both of you here. I figured today I would continue playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, so I could lay that project to rest at some point too. Now in good quality.
My, thank you so much.
So we are currently in part 2, like the second half of the game. So if you haven't seen Fire Emblem Three Houses, I don't think the story matters anymore to you. It's gonna be confusing. Luckily, even though the text is German, the voice acting is English. So as long as I leave the text for you when they talk, you can actually hear and gather what they're saying. I'm just picking up some side quests
I need a favor.
while I'm at it. Randomized classes. There is a website that offers a generator where you just input all of the units you're planning on playing, or like it's supposed to give you like 10 units, and these 10 units are gonna have their classes that it can actually have just mixed. So for example, here let's look at Hilda. Hilda currently is a Grammary, which is a mage-based class. And as we all know, Hilda is not really suited to be a mage. But the game decided to give me the mage path for her, so it was like, okay, guess we have a mage Hilda now. The units I have are myself, like Byleth, I don't know, Claude, Marianne, Hilda, Dorothea, Mercedes, Annette, Constance, Anna, and Happy. Those are the ones that are gonna come with me into battle. And the generator just gave me every class they're supposed to reclass into. So we have a crazy mix on our hands. But the classes they're in right now are their final classes. Can I? Yeah, I can go into here. Like, I started as the commoner, went into Myrmidon, then Pegasus Knight, Swordmaster, and now Falcon Knight. So these are mixes that are usually not going to go well together, as you go from swords to lances. Claude started as a commoner, went into Barbarian, then Bandit, Hero, and now he's a War Master. Marianne began as a Royal, then Soldier, Falcon, Pegasus Knight, Paladin, and then Holy Knight. So some of the classes really mix well together, and other ones are like completely the opposite of what they used to be. So she only got Mage class, which was good. Dorothea was problematic. She started as a commoner, went into the Soldier, then the Cavalier, the Wyvern Knight, and then the Wyvern Lord. So first off I had to learn how to use a lance, then how to ride, and while focusing on riding I couldn't focus on flying, so flying came last. It's kind of weird, but I like it. I've got some really nice classes meshed well.
Professor?
And I was just hoping that I can beat the game with it. Some more side quests.
Favor to ask.
Anna's not here anymore.
Hello.
How odd.
Professor.
But there are more people having some tasks for us. Ah, there she is. Hello.
I hope there's...
Hey, how about a favor?
We could increase our sword mastery, which might not be bad, and I think we do that. Getting some more experience. I think today we can just spend all of our activities. I'm not sure if the site I used is available in English too, but I think there are many people who already done this and tried it out. But it gave Fire Emblem, as Three Houses is a sandbox game to say the least, a little spin to it. as you can reduce yourself and be like, okay, I'm gonna use 6 units, and the game just tells you you use this, and they're gonna be like this. And then all you have to do is follow that path the game gave you, even though it might be difficult at times. Oh, let's talk to Constance.
Another failure! How? Was there an error in my calculations? I had precious few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out? Oh, don't act so rueful. You carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours. My grand achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim. You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged. It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years. But in the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting. I have been in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance. And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come. My personal attendant. There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan. When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you. Granted, this will be difficult, perhaps even impossible to accept, given your current status. But I rarely let the impossible stop me. I shall see it all done. The restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more. Are you ready for the next steps? Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago. Do keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
Gotcha.
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter. I expect you to do your all for the sake of my house nonetheless.
She's crazy. I'm not sure if I like Constance. Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking...
Yeah, I just said that. You don't have to repeat me.
Hi.
Let's see. Where else could we go? I don't think any of our people need to eat something. They are in high spirits already. They're just lacking like a single point, and if I can only instruct them 3 times, that's fine by me. I'd rather use the time to learn some skills.
Hey there, thanks to... It's like we... And now, you should go...
Riding, we will not need that. So anything that's not related to a weapon, we can actually just ditch. We could go for the chorus.
Well...
They haven't fixed this yet either, did they? Okay, I hope they would at some point, but no. Let's see. You need magic, and you too? No, you and you. So let's give them a lift in magic.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Okay, let's get some magic. What else? What else can we do? There's something to pick up here.
Dear goddess.
Here. Anything else to pick up? There's a side quest going. I think Flame wants to have a talk. But I don't want to talk to Flame right now, so we'll go here. There's another side quest if I saw that correctly, or just something... Ah, there we go. I think I need to give her something. Or was it a lost item? No, I think we need to give her something. I think these flowers.
You're sweet.
Nope, nope, that was wrong. Huh? What am I supposed to give her?
Thanks so
Oh,
much.
no, that was
You're a
correct.
sweetheart.
I was supposed to give her the flowers. Okay, did do it right. We could do some fishing for that mysterious fish, I guess? Let's see. I think we need to take a high rate one and just try. Oh, there's the purple one immediately. Okay, we got it. And that's the quest completed. The Foodlandy.
You've done
Yep,
me a great
that was the
service.
one I'm supposed to get. Next up, we could get the books in Abysses. But we can also cash in this reward. There.
What? Oh, good. Thanks.
Okay, let's go to Abysses. And nab some more stuff. But the coming days are not going to be very special. I'm just going to use the time to power up my Belith. Maybe give some food. So I think these days in the monastery are going to be very quick.
Chatterbox, you're back. I thought you might have died. But I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed here. I'll think about forgiving you. I've been kind of lonely. I could use your help.
Okay. What else do we have? Ah, there's the library. Is that picture on your sidebar Vanessa and Loot from Sacred Stones? You bet it is. It's a commission that I ordered a while ago of the two. In the ending, if Loot and Vanessa achieve an A rank as for their relationship, if I remember correctly, Loot will offer Vanessa to come with her and study magic. And or rather, Lute wants to be close to Vanessa so she can study magic with her. And Vanessa asked her to come to Frelia and train the Frelian mages and maybe learn magic herself. So I figured it would be kind of cute to have Vanessa trying to like conjure up magic, and Lute is like leaning over her shoulder, being like, "No, you're doing it wrong. You have to do it this way." I think it would have been cute if back then boys and girls could have already gotten an S support. Okay, what's this? I'm just gonna... Okay, can I power up something like Dorothea and someone else? No, she doesn't really have many options. How about Marianne? Yeah, Marianne and Hilda.
If it is your wish.
So they became closer, I guess?
Everything is within your grasp.
Okay, so they gotten stronger in their relation. That's good. Now we can talk to Happy and gain the reward for this quest.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
And also, I want to go to the Library of Shadow and gather the item here. Got it. I think that's all. I could actually just talk to Constance and Happy and potentially gain some stat boosts. That's cool. Sacred Stones. Ah, it's my absolute favorite. I love Sacred Stones the most. Next to Three Houses and Awakening.
Your thoughts?
Magic. Can we use magic as a Falcon Knight? I'm not sure. We're just gonna learn a bit. Okay, let's see. I think we can go back to the monastery.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am grateful.
All of them talking to me like every couple seconds reminds me of Palpatine going up the escalator and just greeting all of the stormtroopers.
Thanks.
They being like, "My lord, stormtrooper." But he just gets more and more annoyed with them talking to him all the time. We could use the sauna with who do we bring? Dorothea, I guess. Yes, that's totally Dorothea. That's Mercedes, you dork. I've never done this right yet, so I guess more steam? You're supposed to get both of the bars filled up to green, but every unit has like a different feels different. I have a different perception of heat. So stay longer, I guess. Okay, now see, without more steam, Mercedes fills up more quickly. So we give them more steam now, which should give them the green and go for more steam once more. So maybe that was the right combination. And I think I got it this time. Perfect! Both of them were perfectly refreshed. Good. I think they get a boost in the next battle. We can cash in a side quest here too. And then we have all the preparations done to go for the next battle, I think. That took a while. Here.
Huh? My savior, thank you.
Yep, everything else is just battling. And I feel like this one, the blue bar over there is flame. Can I check that? Supports. Oh, there are actually a couple supports with different. Why not? Let's just eat and then. Or wait, where's Annette? I think Annette can teach me something. Yep, let's spend our points that we have on teaching. Maybe the tournament, and then we just see the remainder. Ah, now I get a boost for learning as well. So that's aches increased. So my aches people are questioned. I'm good, Nadine. Thank you. How are you? Did you sleep well?
It's also, of course. So do your.
Stick bow. Also, how about we enter the sword tournament? Do we have anybody who's good with swords? Oh god. Oh, we have Anna. Okay, we have one unit who's capable of using a sword. So let's go.
See ya. Who's next?
I feel like Anna's just obliterating them. I mean, they have some hit on her, but she barely has the chance to miss enough attacks.
Come again.
Okay, now we should heal her. Oh, we can heal 35. No, we're just gonna go for it, and then we heal. Yep.
Oh, my apologies.
Now for the finality, we should heal. Okay, she's back to full, and she's versing another Swordmaster. Yeah, I feel like that heal was necessary, or else she might have died. Especially if he just misses 98, 89 hit, but we got it. Nothing important, but I rarely do this these tournaments, and the Silver Sword Plus is not bad. Okay, maybe you can learn something from Flame. She's over there. Then we're listening in on, I think, 2 more supports, and then we continue.
No matter anything you.
Let's learn some white magic. And that's been all of our points.
Let's see.
Oh. Oops, I missed it. Over here.
Hello there.
If I can find out how to enter this. Yes. Let's talk to Mariani.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you? I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone.
Ja.
I have friends who
Was
accept
macht
me for
Amazon wieder
who
für
I
Probleme?
am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on. Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
And I figured that's been all. Yep, the other ones I can just select.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure, you don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside, don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do that sheepish, sorry, and those quavering, downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Mary Ann laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things,
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch! Hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, 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 ow. Hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
And I think this is the last one before we can continue. I do like the Hilda and
Delicious, is it
Mariani
not?
combination.
There is little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught fish grilled to perfection over an open flame. I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
It's only temporary. A fish from the river is a coin saved at the marketplace. My project will require every bit of gold I can spare.
Plus, there's a war going on. We've all got to save money however we can.
Constance, what is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title.
Probably.
How dare you!
Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a stray cat is screeching at us.
Oh dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing. How humiliating.
Oh, we're so vicious. Beating up on poor, pathetic Constance after all of her setbacks. What are you laughing at? Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation. How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status. In fact, I shall vow one thing now. When House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
Pardon?
Moreover, Happy is a dear friend. I won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting. We shall continue to remain steadfast friends even after my title is restored.
And how soon do you expect that to happen?
We both know that if she carries on with such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
Whoa, those two were bitches. Sheesh.
Well, for the upper class, those two seemed rather classless.
What just happened?
Oh, I knew them of old. They were Callow noblewomen from the School of Sorcery.
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend. Did you really mean that?
Oh, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being cruel. But yes, I really meant that. Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Of course, Coco. Won't be easy getting rid of me.
Whew. Okay, I think now we can finally go to battle after picking up all the tasks that I've been missing out. We do some instructing here, and then the week is gonna pass, and I think then we can finally do some actual things with swords and axes instead of just watching. I think you can wield axes. So what is his current focus? Where can I check that? Golds. Yes, he's just working with his fist. And Marianne is okay, we're just gonna try and go for this. Claude, we train fist power.
That was...
Marianne, we can go for leadership skills. C plus.
Not up.
Hilda, we can teach more magic, I guess. So she gains an B plus in black magic. Dorothea. I suppose leadership might not be bad.
Everything.
What can we do with Mercedes? She will gain a boost no matter what I teach her. So, what is she currently doing? She's a dark flyer, so I guess increasing flight skills is not bad. I mean, she's gaining a ton of points for it. Okay, we have 2 points left. Who do we teach? Harpy's looking good aside from Lances. Constanza is also looking pretty good. Both almost A+. Let's go for Anna. Yeah, this one is pretty low. You see that magic and leadership is actually not her strong trait, but well, this is what the randomizer gave me. So let's power up leadership a bit. And the last one goes to Annette, I think. Just gonna increase riding to B+. And also, let's go with Lances. I think we need Lances, but I'm not sure. And what's the group task? Nothing assigned. Who might need something like this? Who's in a mount? Those two might learn horseback. Yep, let's go with someone who's using a horse. Yes, this will probably give the most points. And now we start the weekly training.
I gotta add. Yeah.
Which one's that? Oh, that's the birthday of my character. Okay, thanks. I guess.
Look, I already know how you're feeling. Let's just get this done, alright?
Nobody understands me as you do, dear Happy. But still, I feel so weary.
You need to get to bed earlier. What else is new?
Pushing past the limits of sleep deprivation is most thrilling.
Sure, job well done. Yay for us. Maybe get some sleep now, okay?
Yes, Hilda is on B+. C+. Almost B+. Looking good.
I didn't even know I cared this.
I'm a quick study.
New magic power is always nice. Yep, why not? Oh, damn it, I can't go to battle now. This is skipping my Sunday. Oh, I'm so dumb. No, I meant to go to... Guess we're not going to battle then. Oh, no, I get to do something. Okay, so why not? We do have some missions, and we have 3 points to spare. So let's go for these. Or else we're not gonna get any action before the first hour is over. And I wanna bash some heads in. Also, some EXP can never hurt.